Angel City Football Club of the National Women's Soccer League is working really hard to break glass ceilings and really change the rules of the game. I'm here with the head of community and marketing, Catherine Davila. Thank you so much for being here, Catherine.
Of course, thank you, Natalia. It's a pleasure.
I know that you've worked with Playa LA and specifically Girls Play LA, the LA Parks, to create the Soccer Leadership Academy.
Yeah.
What's that about?
So that is one piece of our impact work, and I'll just give the sort of broad strokes of what our impact work is, which is by providing essentials and education. As we think about essentials, that's everything that somebody needs to sort of think beyond survival and think about dreams and think about thriving. So the way that shows up is really everything from food security work that we do with DoorDash to ensuring with Chevy that 100 people every match have tickets and transportation to our games for free. And then just to making sure that we have safe, reliable places for girls and gender expansive youth to play the sport. And so what you're gonna see from us is expansion and really deepening of relationships with the City of LA Rec and Parks, with GPLA, expanding beyond the Leadership Academy to ensure no and low cost access for girls across this entire city. And obviously one of the key things here and the power just of the existence of Angel City is this whole idea that if you can't see it, you can't be it. And so that is one of the reasons it's so important to bring these youth players here, to see the players on the field, to see a president who is a woman, to see, I think it's 70% of our staff is women. We're working on balance, but to see those things is really impactful.
No, and I love that you have a specific department at the street team, right?
Street team
What's
is
its
a
purpose?
huge part of that. So street team, crazily enough, was formed during the pandemic. We said we have to go out and actually meet people. People need to know we exist, because at that point I was getting on the phone and people thought I was coming from the brewery, the Angel City Brewery.
Oh yes.
They didn't know there was a women's team here. They didn't know there was a women's league in this country.
Wow.
And so it was just like, we have to actually
educate
be
people
grassroots.
face to face.
Exactly. One of the most impressive things about Angel City as an organization is that the values and the goals have sort of remained core to who we are since the beginning. And fundamentally that is to push for equity by using sport and entertainment. I worked in the youth soccer space and in the adult women's space, really trying to build a pathway so that women could have a relationship with the sport for their lives. So Angel City really has been sort of the pinnacle of that same work, to really form a connection with our city and say to people, this is a place where you find your people, this is a place where you can find meaning and joy, and beyond what's happening on the pitch, which is always the center of what we do, we're gonna change the world for the better.